Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This is RoosterRetro, I'm Roo, and we're playing Mega Man 2. Now, I'm going to shut up here for just a little bit so we can enjoy this glorious and wonderful intro song. Take it away. Oh yeah, it's Mega Man 2. Yes, so let's get started. This is the sequel to the first game, Capcom's Mega Man. I'm going to go ahead and play it on normal. I'm going to save difficult play for the BitStop Arcade. So again, I'm going to kind of be editing out deaths, although I'll probably leave one or two in there this time. It's not going to take away from the experience, really. Just to show you that I do mess up. You know, that's the thing. So I was very particular on my edits last time. I'm going to be a little less, or I'll be a little bit more lax this time when it comes to this. So first guy we're going to go for here, we're going to take on Flash Man. And I like going to him first, just because he's got a pretty easy stage, and he really gets beat down by the Buster. So I forgot which weapon it is that you're supposed to use against him, but in this game, Metal Blade basically wipes the floor with everyone. So I'll be getting that probably next. So keep your eyes for that. That is a great weapon in this game. It is so useful. It is probably in a lot of reviews that are out there, Metal Blade comes at the top of those charts more times than not. Which is pretty. That's pretty accurate. That weapon is quite good. It's quite good. So. Yeah, we're gonna make our way down this shaft and fight whatever that is, spitting out whatever that is. Kind of just avoid it altogether. I used to be able to nail that dude one shot. But anyway, make sure you fall down this portion right here, avoiding that Sniper Joe and his mech. We don't need to mess with him at all. Don't need to mess with that one down there or that one at all. Just keep going and be a little careful here, because there is somewhat of like a slide physics going on. You can feel it when you're playing. However, this one you need to take out. You need to take him out. The Sniper Joes in this game, totally not as big a douchebag as the ones from Mega Man 1. Those dudes I didn't really even exemplify how bad they are. I probably should have when I went into that first area with the one up there in Bomb Man stage. But anyway, here's Flash Man, and look at this. I mean, his health is just going. Now, I don't know how long it takes, but he's kind of on a timer before he uses his flash stopper and freezes you when you check. Make sure you're kind of in the air before he pulls that off. And anyway, that's Flash Man. Nothing to pick up anymore. You'll notice points are gone. All that useless garbage, that's out the door. This is probably, by most accounts, the most popular Mega Man of the classic series that they've made. It's great. Again, it has its flaws. It does have parts that are, infuriating or unfair to some. I wouldn't say it's quote-unquote Nintendo hard, but it's up there. It's up there. But I was able to do this game as a youngster. This was my first Mega Man game that I ever played. I skipped the first one altogether, didn't play it probably until I was well above a teenager. Just getting into emulators and stuff on a Windows 98 box. So that tells you my age. Anyway, here is Metal Man. He is the next boss we're going to take on here. And now his stage, you'll notice here that the conveyors are going to flip-flop directions here. So they're going to kind of push you back a little bit. You need to make sure that you're staying ahead of it. You can do that by jumping, by doing that, so you don't get pushed far back or into these spike dudes, which really suck. They're not fun. They take away a lot of health. I'm going to do everything I can to never get hit by one of these. They take out a lot of health. Probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6 bars. I'm not even exactly sure, but I'm not going to hang around and find out. And now this area here, this is the whatever these are, atomic pine cones. I forgot what I used to call them. they come in and out. Actually, I kind of cleared that. I made that look easy, but normally that doesn't happen. I'll get a pine cone up my arse quite often in that area. So don't worry, that isn't the last we've seen of them. Actually, do worry, those things suck. But it's a great area to grind if you need some health capsules, some weapon energy. Those little hallways like that, perfect for that. These little dudes, I believe in difficult mode, which is actually normal in Japan. I don't think there is you don't get to pick. In the Japanese version, you straight up play in difficult mode, which is their default, because we stupid Americans can't beat games like me. So, and this is a tricky jump. But yeah, I'm a casual gamer, and I'm gonna play it to where it's fun, you know. And I believe that will be the case, you know, for you guys as well, enjoying these Let's Plays. So here we go through the hallway and into the boss chamber to take on Metal Man. Now he's pretty good to take on with just your buster, kind of like Flash Man. I don't think it does as much damage, or maybe it's just because you can't hit him as easily with his jumping around and such. He definitely is jumping around more. Every time you shoot, I think that's what triggers him to jump and shoot. Because I think if you just stand there, he won't do anything. So you could really maybe be real precise with this and pop off one shot at a time. Or not. When you're playing on normal, it really doesn't matter. I mean, look at my health. I mean, he didn't really, you know, beat me up too bad, and I was even a little sloppy there, so. But anyway, for beating Metal Man, we get equipped with the Metal Blade. Just the most overpowered weapon in Mega Man history, I think, anyway. That's pretty good. So, and Bubble Man is his weakness, so, or scratch that, reverse it. So I'm gonna go to Bubble Man next. That's so good. Alright, this stage, it can be a little tricky. Right here, I want to keep some frogs. I like having the little mini frog, maybe just one. I want to get rid of the other one. Okay, and I messed it up. But if you have frogs on the screen still, okay, here's one left. I'm gonna take them with me. The big guys, the big mama frogs here, they won't spit anything as long as there is one baby frog on the screen, which is pretty nice. And you can actually kind of jump these without triggering them either if you're really precise, as you see. There's that. Down here now, normally a regular shot takes their caps off on difficult. I'll probably be making a couple different relations to the other mode here throughout this Let's Play, just because there are some subtle differences. Again, you'll be able to see all that when I do this on the BidStop Arcade, and that's kind of what happens. The Metal Blade, see, that's the one time the Metal Blade probably isn't needed. You don't need it. You can just kill that dude with one shot with your buster. It's the one time. Everything else is like butter. It's just that's it. So avoid these. These are the real shrimp, the atomic shrimp, or whatever, in the Big Mama Bass, Papa Bass. Not sure. I don't know why I'm giving these enemies a female denomination. Not that it's bad. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. I respect all. As long as you respect me. And these little things aren't respecting anything. I don't know what they are, but they are of no threat to me with the Metal Blade. So I'm just going past that. Pass that over. Here's some more shrimp. As you notice, blades fire in, 8 directions, 6 directions, something like that? Up, diagonal, however many directions. It fires in multiple directions. Math has never been my strong suit, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, oh, that was nice. See, there we go. Take out 2 of the little frogs. I'm gonna save some Metal Blade. Not that I would need to, because its ammo is great, but I didn't want to kill that last one either, so let my smaller shots kind of weave in and out instead of just nuking everything with a saw blade. But I'm gonna break it back out now because the crabs are coming. Mega Man's getting crabs from falling from the sky, and you got to be careful. I think it was that one. I don't know. There's one that comes through the middle. I think it just passed him, but. Yeah, they float in the middle, and if you wait too long and you don't jump immediately, you're gonna hit him, you're gonna fall down, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's not do that. Anyways, let's go through the boss chamber to defeat Bubble Man with just a couple bullets. I mean, I'm gonna stand underneath him and saw him from the bottom up. That's brutal. Damn, Mega Man. What the hell, bro? That's how you kill a robot master. Anyway, for defeating Bubble Man. Okay. I don't know which one of these is the correct way to say it. I've always called it Bubble Lead. Some people say Bubble Lead, like it leads on. I can understand that. I'm not going to say it's wrong. As long as you don't say mine's wrong either. I think the Bubble Lead kind of makes sense because it's like a metallic bubble that's made of an element which happens to be lead. Thinking on it now, my version doesn't make so much sense. But you know what? I'm going to keep saying it that way. Because, yeah, that's why. Anyway, here we go. Woodman in the forest base. Yes, as you can see, I'm bringing back these level titles. Now, this time I found these on a website. Probably MMHP. I forgot which one it was. That really awesome Mega Man website, though. Had names of stages again, so I'm gonna make that a theme to throughout this whole journey through Mega Man 1. I'm gonna at least go to 6. I do like Mega Man 7, but I definitely want to play I'm gonna play all the classic ones in order, and then by the time I start that era of things, I don't know, it's gonna kind of be weird to go back to this style, with Mega Man 9 and 10, which are games I haven't really played a lot of, to be honest with you. Not for lack of want. I just I had a Wii for a while, and that's where I had it. And then I let one of my friends borrow my Wii, and I never got it back. So that's fine. This is okay. This is fine. I can always get my Wii back. That's okay. But after maybe some practice runs, I'll get those. But that's kind of what's tripping me up right now. Do I want to do the older stuff? I'm sorry, the newer stuff. In order as well. So I don't know. But maybe by the time I get to that, because there is the X series, and I'm definitely going through the X series, at least X1 through 4, the ones that I know that I can beat. X2, kind of one of the harder ones, in all honesty, for me personally. When I want to play a casual Mega Man game, my go-tos have always been, this one, and Mega Man X, and Mega Man 3. I like Mega Man 3 a lot. I think that's the first one I actually beat. I don't remember ever beating this one because of that one godforsaken stage in the Wily Fortress. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. It's much easier now. Oh, speaking of easy, if you just wait here a moment, they'll jump right over you. So, neat little trick. When you see them pop on the screen, just kind of stand still. Really the only tactic I can give you. I've been babbling on about the other Mega Mans this whole level, so there you go. We're already in Woodman. So you can use Heatman's ability to take him on. I believe like 1 or 2 full charge shots of that'll do the trick. But again, Metal Blade, my friend. Metal Blade. This is just so OP. And there's no boss invulnerability, I've noticed in this game either. You can kind of just start slamming them with hits, and they take it. They take all of them. So, like the last game where the turbo didn't really work so well, it probably works really good this time around. Something to keep in mind if you're playing with a turbo stick. So there you go. But anyway, we get the leaf shield from that. Kind of it's been hailed as kind of a useless weapon, because when you spin the shield, if you move, you release the shield in whatever direction you push. However, in later stages and Wily stages, it becomes great. It becomes really useful. And again, in Crash Man stage, here coming up shortly, it's really useful there too. So, we'll get to that part when we get to that part. But anyway, this is Airman stage, the Sky Ridge, and God, this part used to give me so much trouble as a kid. Really, patience is key here. Don't jump too late, don't jump too early, and don't stand on those floating heads for too long, because those little guys keep popping out. You're never gonna get any energy or any pickups off them. It's always gonna fall unless you wait and let them come over there to you. And apparently on that platform too, that's not allowed. So you're not gonna get much in the way of pickups here, but it's really not too bad because I haven't really got hit yet. There's nothing really that difficult yet until we get the birds. Oh God, the birds. We saw those in the last stage there in Woodman stage. Once an egg drops, it just spews little baby birdie robots, and boy do they mess your day up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, right here at the platform, I always liked that you could see the bullet fly through. something I did when I was a kid. A lot of nostalgia for this game with me personally. A lot of nostalgia. This game, along with Zelda 2, a lot of 2s. Mario 2, that was another one. All I feel came out around the same time where I was old enough to be able to pick up the Nintendo controller and play it cohesively without, you know, if you're too young, you know, come on, you're just gonna be pretending to hit the buttons and look what I did, you know. That's the tricky little part right there. I don't like that. They're just not synced up well. those little horns that come up. But yeah, there a lot of nostalgia for this game and for of the 2s, the 2 series, any sequel back in the day. Yeah, I've got a good number of my own collection of games, this one included, on cart. So let me see, I've got Castlevania 2, I've got Mario 2, Mega Man 2, Double Dragon 2. I have a lot of sequels. I just noticed. So, hey, okay. I gotta go flea market hunting again with my boy Harvey, who will be making some appearances on this channel. So, however, in what format we decide to do that, I want to get a player 2 with me on the Bitstop Arcade, so I'll probably have that happen. But anyway, here we go. Here's Airman. Now, he is a real pushover. Now, this part sucks, and again, I wish I had Slide. If we had Slide, those tornadoes would have been nothing. Here's a lovely sound. That's great. It's just overpowering the wind music. Yeah, that doesn't go away. I probably should have pushed it off of him. But, hey, there you go. That's Airman. And for defeating Airman, we get equipped with Air Shooter. To me, this is more of a useless weapon. I find hardly any usage for the Air Shooter in my playthroughs of this game. Only because Metal Blade can do it better. I feel it can aim. So with Air Shooter, it kind of just goes up into the air at an arc, and you can either shoot it left or right, and it goes up. So it has its uses, but they're few and far between. Anyway, we also got item number 2, and item number 2 is kind of like a little rocket sled. I think we got one of the other items. I think we got item number. I think I have all the items. Do I have all the items now? I don't know. I'll see it when I see my menu. But let's go to Heatman next, because I won't touch Heatman until I've got item number 2. And we'll see why here in a little bit. But anyway, let's head up to the furnace and take on Heatman's level. Don't fall in the lava. Instant kill. I don't want to do that. What I was saying about the Air Shooter, it actually is useful here. This is one of those spots where it is somewhat useful. But while you're running through this, I mean, if you can't hit them how I'm hitting them right now, I mean, I'm clipping them. I'm clipping just on the hitbox there. You really don't need it. You can do, and you don't need metal blades either, so you can do that pretty easily. Here's something to show off too. The bubble lead takes care of those little dudes. And what happened to the other guy? I think I glitched him off the screen. Anyway, here comes Roku blocks. You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice for this. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. This one's a little bit easier than Iceman from Mega Man 1. I'll give it that. It's a little bit. You can clear that jump right there. Not too bad. That's okay. That's not the part that I have a problem with. The part that I have a problem with, well, kind of this part too. This part sucks a little bit because the timing is wacky. You have to kind of nail it. You see, I mean, it's a quick jump right there. And it's just, it's just all pattern recognition. Is that the word? Okay. Anyway, cross. Ooh, I like that blade cut. Made a little V shape with their corpses. That was nice. This one here sucks. This one always pisses me. See, and then it's an off time. That one's not even there. And I can't even shoot through the door. Oh, and I let go of the button, and I fell down. Fell down in the hole. So there we go. I do die. That does happen. It happens a lot. Not going to show off all the deaths. Not going to show them all off. But honestly, this game I know a lot better than Mega Man 1. So there probably will be fewer deaths just because of that reason. Not to say that I'm the best, you know, but throw me my bones, you know. Okay, I'm not letting that happen again. I'm gonna wait, and then, oh god, I just barely got that. Thank you, Metal Blade. This is because its hitbox is bigger too, so you can. I don't have to worry about clipping the hitbox on those little air guys that kind of pop out of the holes. This part sucks, and I have never been able to do this properly, and I probably never will. So, rocket sled it is. Don't fall for that one-up. That is a trick. Dirty lies. It's just made to get you off your sled. And waste more energy. Now you could probably hit it. It's probably that. I'd probably risk it, but I fear that I would run out of item number 2's energy, so I don't ever risk it. You know, not my style. I'm gonna turbo his face right there. That's more my style. Cheapness, being incredibly cheap to get through the hardest parts of games. Oh, thank God there isn't a big dude here. Those guys were just ridiculous. But anyway, here's the hallway to Heat Man. Let's see what he's all about. Now the bubble lead is going to be your best option here to take him on. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried him with metal blades, but something tells me it would work. But this works great. 3 hits. That's it. I think it's a little bit more on the difficult version. And like I said, there's another comparison, but damage you take is increased, and damage they take is decreased. So, yeah, there's that. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one to go through. I'm going to be dying left and right. Not probably so much at those parts, you know, at the boss run, but at the levels. But, hey, you know, that's okay. I keep talking about that damn Bitstomp arcade show of mine like it's the glorious. You know what? I'm going to focus on Mega Man. Okay, there's item number 1. There it is. Okay, I knew I didn't have. I had 2, and I must have had 3. I think I got that from Flashman or something, but I forgot exactly where they come from, and I'm not paying much of attention to that either. But hey, no worries. We got them all now. Those are all the utilities in Mega Man 2. Those will be put to great effect in the Wily stages, so look forward to that. A bit more than Magnet Beam, you know, more as far as usefulness, but hey, there you go. This is Crash Man stage. Now, again, this would be another part where the air shooter would be okay, but I prefer Leaf Shield just because they're coming to you. You might as well wait and kill them all off at once, because if you start kind of killing them off, see, another one's popping out. If you kill them off, peg them off one by one, you're just going to keep replenishing themselves, so to me, it's better to just wait and just pop them all off at once. Air shooter can probably do that too, but from a lower level, so it'll take you a little bit longer to get to the ladder of such, and then, yeah, they'll probably be spawning again, so that's more hits. Nobody likes that. Yeah, I'm gonna bust out the shield again. See, this is a perfect use when you're on a moving platform like this, and we'll see these again later. Those will make a return, but here we go in Crash Man stage, in the pipe station, taking care of whatever these little things are with a bunch of leaves. I'm not even going to worry about the pickups, refilling energy, because I'm not going to use enough to warrant going and filling it up again. It'll come close, because actually this level probably has the best use of the Leaf Shield out of any level in this game, so abuse it now. Enjoy it. You enjoy it. I want you to take that leaf, put it in your mint julep drink, whatever. Actually, no, I hate those. Mint alcoholic beverages? Please, no, I'll pass. No. Those little dudes, they usually fly out, but I think I mentioned that already. I'm going back on myself. Wonderful. Anyway, well, there's nothing here, so I'm just gonna keep going up. This is meant to be a infuriating drop if you get hit by this little Met right here, which I can never nail. Oh, and he just goes right there. How did he do that? He cleared it. He can't even jump. Couldn't even jump really well. He cleared like two little areas, however many of space. Not bad. Touche. All right. Here's another. I didn't get it out in time. This should be an area to use it, and I will. But you can clip those little dudes right when they come on the screen. But to play it safe, oh god, see, I was a little late. I should probably just keep this out. Yeah, that's okay. But you can pop them. You can pop them right before they come out. I'll show you. Hang on. Let's get to that. Anyway, yeah, up there was a health pickup, and I kind of needed that, so I went to that ladder. But I don't touch those 3 on the left. I kind of stick to these 2 ladders here on the right, because the other ones, they're not needed once you've got the utilities. And since I go to Crash Man a little late in the levels, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. Also, just something to note: when you change weapons on a ladder, if you don't push up, ooh, I got you. If you don't push up, you're gonna go into free fall, because it's like coming out of the menu. You come very briefly in that teleport stage. You kind of here like that. You'll notice it right there. But anyway, let's use item number 1. We'll go down there to pick up that E-Tank, which is new to Mega Man 2. I haven't brought that up yet. I believe I've gotten a few of them already. Energy tanks are usable whenever you want, on demand. So if you're having a hard time later on, you can see, I've already got 3 of them, yeah. you can pop an energy tank, and it'll refill your entire life. That was later changed in Mega Man X to more of a refillable type thing. But in this game, it was just pick it up, use it, good to go. And I believe you can pick up more. This game limits you to 4. So it's not without its boundaries. Anyway, let's take on Crash Man, and he is weak against the air shooter. And, oh god, okay, well he took a lot of damage from just one of those, so trying to get him. See, even trying to peg him with this, I can do better with just the Buster, but that's okay. That's alright. Air shooter, what was that, like 2 hits? He's nothing on normal mode. Nothing. He's a Buster. Anyway, for defeating Crash Man, we get kind of a weapon I don't care for so much, but incredibly useful later on. The Crash Bomber. Its explosion I don't even think hits enemies in the explosion zone, so its uses are more utility. I honestly think they could have maybe come up with something better for Crash Man and put, I don't know, like an item number 4 that does that same thing, because I don't ever use it for fighting anybody. So I don't even really know who its weakness is, to be honest with you. I always have my own way of going about this game, and I always go to Quick Man last. And it used to be because I hated the beams, that real fast part. I actually kind of sometimes will go to him right after Flash Man, but really I don't want to go until I've got that. But yeah, these are instant kill laser beams, but once you figure this out, this is not difficult. It's really not. You don't need the flash stopper, but it is there should you need it. So like, save it. You can save it until you get to that point, and you'll see that's coming up. It's coming up real shortly. But Quick Man is also weak to the flash stopper, and that's the only boss that is weak to that item, because otherwise, again, it's really just a time-stopping utility. It's not really much of a weapon. But anyway, follow what I'm doing here. As long as you kind of stick to the right side on this board here, you're gonna be okay. And then all the way to the left, right away. Don't worry about the pickups. Those are I don't think there's any way to get that. If you know how to get that pickup just up there, tell me in the comments below. I'm not gonna fall for those either. I'm not going for that. I think there's an easier one like right here. That's probably possible to get, but I don't need it. So anyway, that's it. You don't need flash stopper to get past that part. It's totally doable. It's just all about knowing which way to go first. And really, it's just at the very first, like, 2. You know, you kind of want to go left, cut right, and then stick right, and then go left. After that, it's simple. The rest of it's pretty easy. Just don't fall for the pickups, that's it. But, flash stopper, this is the only weapon, like I said, that actually damages a boss. So, let's use it. And Quick Man sucks. He's really fast. But he is pretty susceptible to the Buster as well. So it's only going to take him down to about half. So the rest of the way, you're going to have to fight him regular style. But anyway, there we go. Just try to avoid those. And yeah, just pump him full of lead. And that's it. That's Quick Man. So we definitely make that a little easier by going and cutting him down. Cutting him down to size a little bit. It's always pretty good. But for defeating Quick Man, let's get equipped with Quick Boomerang. I like this weapon. This is a pretty good weapon. I don't use it often. I just like it. It's okay. It's got its purposes. We'll find that out in the Wily stages coming up next. Thanks for watching Mega Man 2. Let's play some games on Rooster Retro. My name is Roo, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.